This is Ignar once again, making some observations about human beings. So, uh, this is it a dog whistling thing to scare people? These are wonderful folk. You don't need to scare them. They already got hell to scare them. You know, the fear of dying and not going to heaven, that kind of thing. So, even though religion is all made up, they were conditioned to believe that since they were young. Coming to, is it the great replacement theory? Sucker Carlson says that allegedly that um, the Democrats are going to replace these voters with people from outside. So is it kind of like when the Nina, the Santa Maria, and the Pinta, the Punta, or whatever, they replaced people? Is that the kind of like the same thing? And they didn't send they sent like rapists and arsonists, murderers, swindlers. Is that the kind of like the same thing? Or is it like Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Or a movie I saw recently where they, I think is it uh, who battles Cobra? Or is it Cobra or GI Joe? Cobra battles GI Joe, right? So yeah, they would replace people. So is that the same thing? Do they do it? Pull up in a van and pull up and kidnap some person individually, or because their family might notice. So do they kidnap the whole family and replace them with people, voters, other voters? How does it work? And I know a lot of you don't know too much about science. You hear theory, you're like, yeah, it must be true. They're always, with their sciencey stuff. I know, but your superstition is all made up. All them other gods from the past were made up, Mount Olympus had no gods. Hey, there's some people going up in space. But anyway, back to this replacement theory thing. Is that what it is? And that's all tied into the white supremacist kind of mentality, the white nationalism, the this and the that. And it's like, but if you were what you call mutation, so if a mutation happened, like if you have like an original and you try to make copies, and then some dust and dirt gets in and messes up the photocopy, it can't be as good as the original. No matter, even if you try to do some replacement, it's still a copy. So the white supremacist thing, when people look at the science of the DNA, stop it, people. I don't know if it's because, you guys watch porn and you see, I call them deformed. You see some of them stars, they're deformed. Most of us have medium size but sweet. So don't let size fool you, because the Titanic was a very large ship, and the Hunley, that was a fairly decent sized submarine. They're both famous for going down. Size doesn't matter. And I think the Hunley loved the bottom so much it went down quite a few times. So anyway, stop being afraid. I mean, check out how much this guy makes, Carlson. Check out, you should know how much you make. What does money have to do with it? That's because I don't know if these people are actually sitting around. What do we scare these stupid people with? We got them drugged up on religion, telling them waiting for their deadbeat dad to come back, telling them that black people have no souls. We're all one race living on one planet. Can't we do that? Please, pretty please. Get some thing, because a lot of y'all, the pineal gland is calcified because you don't have a proper diet. Eating all that fast food, that junk, that carrion of some sort. But anyway, to me it's funny. Anyway, peace always. Let's all live on this planet that none of, it doesn't belong to anybody, but we are part of it. But yeah, I'll touch more on that about all the other false concepts that have us fighting each other, and the wealthy keep winning.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Rhyme repeat. Rhyme repeat.
Peace out.
Rhyme repeat. Rhyme repeat.